What I'd like to do right now is to show you how to complete the risk register activity, activity 12, as part of the group exercise and circuit training module. On the worksheet you will see here you'll put in your name and the date of when you're actually doing the activity. The fitness center that you're basically looking at the risks that can occur there. And then the type of activity in group exercise and circuit. It might be a step class, it might be a pump, it might just be a circuit class. I started giving an example here under the risk. So in the risk column you're going to come up with 3 different risks, because I'm giving you an example of what can occur in a group exercise or circuit training class. So I typed in a common one here: person spraining ankle during the session. We're going to rate this risk according to the consequences and the likelihood of it happening. So if we'll go to page 2. So the consequence of somebody spraining their ankle, we can look at the level here and we can say, well, if it's insignificant, low loss, minor injury, no impact on community standing. Minor, medium loss, minor first aid required, minor impact on community standing. Obviously with a sprained ankle it's not going to be a 3, 4, or 5. So it might come in between 1 and 2. I tend to go with the higher consequence. Some people might go lower. So I'm going to put in a 2 for the consequence. If I go back to my second page and I look at the likelihood of it happening, I'm going to look at levels. Descriptor A is almost certain, B is likely, C is possible, D is unlikely, E is rare. The chance of somebody spraining their ankle in, say, a step class or a freestyle class is, it could occur at some time. You might want to go back to your accident chart to find out how many sprained ankles do occur in a group activity class. So in this case I'm going to put down possible, right? So I'll put down C. So the likelihood is C. My risk level, now I'll go back to the second page and I'll look at this chart here. Okay. So now I'm looking at 2C. So here is my column 2 and here is C, and it's looking at, this is going to be a moderate risk, okay, because my legend for ascertaining the level of risk comes in at moderate. So up here I'll type in M, or I can type in the word moderate. I'll go back to the priorities in a second, but what I'd also like you to do is look at what remedy can be put into place to possibly reduce the risk of a person spraining the ankle during the session. So one of the possible remedies is to make sure the room is not overcrowded. Another possibility is to make sure that I have good injury management systems in place in case it does occur. Now once you come up with 3 other risks, or observe 3 other risks here, I want you to prioritize them in this column. So let's just say this risk, the priority might be number 4, because all the other risks might be high or moderate. If they are moderate, they might have a higher consequence or possibly a higher likelihood for it to happen. Then this is where I want to prioritize that. Any additional comments you can make that might explain why you made those types of listings would be helpful for your activity. that gives you an example of how to complete the risk register, and I hope this helps you in completing the activity for you.